I have a... No, why am I cringing? Hey, it's Miss Fortunate, and today I have a story to tell you guys. Today is October 10th. I don't know when I'm going to be uploading this video, but today is October 10th, and this story happened while I was at work. And granted, it's not really that big a deal. Like, it happens, and it's fine. Everything's fine. Like, I had this really weird customer experience, and I wanted to tell you about it because it seemed story time material. So here it is. But like, unlike other story times, I'm not gonna like exaggerate what happened because like barely anything did happen, so like why? But I thought like I'm gonna share it anyway because why not? Anyway, so I work retail, and one of my main jobs, like I usually will hang around the front of the store by the front doors, and I'll, you know, greet people, say hi, ask if they're looking for anything, tell them if there's any, you know, coupons or anything they should know about. So like I interact with all the customers that come in and go out. So that's just what I was doing today. Just normal. Camera died. Lol. So, you know, I was just chilling in the front of the store doing my thing when this guy came in, and he was, you know, he was younger, I don't know, 20s maybe. Not very intimidating at all. He just kind of walked in, and he walked, you know, kind of, so he was maybe 5 feet away from me, and, you know, I said hi, and he just kind of looked at me. And usually, because like I work at a home decor store, so usually when guys come in, they're either looking for their wives, they're with their wives, or they know exactly what they're looking for. So like I didn't think anything of it, and he came in and he just kind of was standing there, and he would just kind of like looked at me and just was staring at me all weird like, and I was like, okay, it's funny. So I went up and I was like, can I help you find something? And he just kind of smiled, just kind of, and I was very weirded out, but like I mean, fine. Weird people come in all the time. Some people, you know, aren't good at talking, I guess. I don't know, I don't want to sound mean. And then like he just kind of like smiled, and then he was like, are you hiring? And I'm like, oh yeah, I was all enthusiastic because I work at a great place, and I'm like happy to tell people, you know, how the workspace is. So I was like, yeah, we're hiring, and I directed him to where the cash registers were, where my manager was, and I'm like, you should go talk to one of the managers. They can tell you more about the application process and stuff. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. And then he just kind of stood there and didn't say anything. He just stood there and just stared at me. And I thought that was really weird, and I was like, okay. And I started to walk away, and then he's like, do you like fried chicken? Do I like fried chicken? So I was like, in my head I was thinking, okay, that is either a really random weird question, or there's some kind of hidden meaning behind this, which if there is, please let me know, because like, what the hell? So he asked me that, and I was like, yeah, sure, it's fine. And he just kind of smiled and nodded and just kind of, I don't know, he seemed very creepy about the whole thing. He was just kind of like, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna walk away now. But no, then he was like, no, he was like stuttering, like, so what do you like as a side with fried chicken? And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, well, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and I'm like, and I guess I must have looked like really confused or something, because he just kind of went, and never mind, I'm sorry, and just kind of walked away and went back to the cash registers, where I had assumed that he was going to like talk to a manager or something about applying for the job, which in my head I was thinking, hopefully they see what a weirdo this guy is and don't give him a second glance. I was just kind of standing there, and one of my coworkers came up. She was an older lady, like, she's really nice. She came up, and I told her what happened. I'm like, this really weird thing just happened. This guy just kind of started asking me if I liked fried chicken. And she was like, yeah, that's pretty creepy. And she went and continued working. And then whenever the guy came back to leave the store, he kind of just like walked by me and then just stopped and just slowed down, like right a few feet away from me. And I was like, have a good day. Just, you know, being nice, because I'm a nice person and whatever. Like, okay, you're creepy, but like, shoot. He just kind of stood there and stared at me, smiling, just kind of, okay, you're weird. And then he was like, have a good day. And it was like the weirdest voice. I was like, me. And I'm like, yeah, you too. And then my coworker was standing like right there, and he left. He kind of slowly walked away, and like I didn't watch him leave. I like turned around and I was ready to just walk out, just leave the area because I was not having it. Like he was being very creepy to me, and I don't do that. But like I heard him leave, and then my coworker was like, yeah, that was really weird. And I'm like, yeah, no kidding. And she just kind of was like, yeah, he was very creepy. I was not going to leave you alone up here. I was going to stay here. I was going to be your mom. And I was very thankful. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Mom. But then, like, you know, I kept, you know, doing my thing, staying at the front of the store, you know, talking to people whenever they came in. It was fine. And I guess she went back to do her own thing. And then I saw my manager, which my manager, he's a tall, like, buff guy. He can be pretty intimidating. Like, not to me, but, like, he could be. And he was walking down, and he walked right past me, and he looked pissed. Like, he was just kind of, like, walking with, like, determination. I was kind of freaked out. I had no idea what was going on. And I was like, oh my god. And, like, I said hi to him, but he just kind of ignored me and walked right out the front doors. Which, like, at first I thought, like, okay, maybe he's going on his lunch break or something, and he is obviously very pissed off, and I don't know what's going on, but I'm not gonna bother with it. And then right after he walked out, he just kind of stood in the front of the store and looked, you know, both ways. Just... And then he started, like, pacing in front of the store, like, going back and forth. And then, the one coworker and then another one who's my age came, and the one who was my age, she was like, hey, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. What's... And she's like, oh my god, that guy was so creepy. Like, he asked me kind of the same thing. He wanted a job, and, like, I was going to give him a card to, you know, call someone because all the applications are online. And he said that he wanted a paper application. And she told me that, like, they thought that he was homeless and whatever, but, like, he was being very creepy to her, too. So I was like, okay, that's weird. Apparently the older coworker had, like, told my manager about it. And he went out and he was, like, pacing in front of the store looking for this guy, and, like, he looked like he was about to beat his ass. And, like, I was thankful. But, like, and then, you know, they all kind of kept towards the front of the store with me for a little bit. My manager eventually went back to do his own thing, but, like, both of my coworkers kind of just stayed towards the front for a little while. Just, you know, for, like, 10 minutes before they went and did their own thing again. But, like, I thought... I mean, that was really nice, how they were all looking out for me. Like, I love my coworkers. They're so nice. Yeah, pretty creepy experience. It was really weird. But, yeah. That's my story time. People are weird. Let me know in the comments if any similar weird things have happened to you. Or if you know what the fuck fried chicken means. If it's some kind of hidden meaning for some... dirty thing, like, please tell me. I feel like I need to know now. Because that'd be really weird. I don't understand. I'm innocent, I promise. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Give this video a like as pity for my scary experience. Not really scary, creepy experience, whatever. Give this video a like to pity me for this creepy experience. Anyway, thanks. Lights out.